So the value of the farm for our case is already established. So what we have done is what is given from the question. We have earning before interest and tax to be 80,000, capitalization rate 10%, 8% debenture 200,000. Computation. How do you compute? Computation for the value of the farm. For you to get the value of the farm, we said X bit is 80,000 less interest. 8% of 200,000 gives you 16,000. Earning for equity shareholders is 64,000. Formula. How do you get the value of the farm? Value of the farm equals to S plus D. S equals to earning for equity shareholders divided by capitalization rate. Applying the formula 64,000 divided by 10% gives you 640,000. So the 640,000, applying the formula, S is 640,000, D is 200,000, V becomes 840,000. Number 2 question was what? Overall capitalization rate according to net income approach. So using the net income approach or theory, then this is how to get the capitalization. The formula is K, cost of capital, equals to X bit, which is the earning before interest and tax, divided by V times 100. X bit divided by V times 100. So can we apply the formula? So we are applying the formula to get the value. So KO equals to, what is the X bit? 80,000 divided by value of the farm, 840,000 times 100. What do you get? 80,000 divided by 840,000 times 100. What is the value? What is our cost of capital? So this gives us the cost of capital. Yes? 9.52. 9.52%. That is the cost of capital. So the cost of capital, when you introduce debt, you have 9.25%. Now, next question. If the debt is increased, so when you increase debt capital, what happened? So debt capital has been increased. So debt capital has been increased to 300 what? Thousand. What will be, number one, the value of the farm, and then number two, what will be the overall capitalization rate? So in other words, again, we apply the formula. The value of the farm equals to S market value of equity plus market value of debt. So X bit exhibit earning before interest and tax is 80,000 as per the question, less, we are lessing what? Interest on debentures, 8%. 8% on 300,000. What do you get? 8% of 300,000. You get 24,000. Now what you get here is earnings for who? Equity shareholders. So this is what the shareholders will earn. 80,000 minus 24,000, 56,000. Right. Number 2, we need to establish S, because S, from the formula, to get the market value of equity, we said it is the earning of equity shareholders divided by what? Capitalization rate. So our formula here is 56,000 is our earning for the shareholders divided by capitalization rate, which is 10%, or you can write 0.1. So 0.1 gives you what? 560,000. So our market value of equity is 560. So apply the formula. Apply the formula to get the value of the firm. S is how much? 560. D is how much? D is the debt capital. Equity capital is 560. Debt capital is 300,000, which was actually increased. So what is the value of the firm as per now? So 560 plus 300,000 gives you how much? 800 and what? So the value of the firm is 860. We are not saying anything now. Let's proceed. Number 2, let's determine the cost of equity or the cost of capital. So the cost of capital, after increasing the debt capital, what is the cost of capital? The formula is what? KO, cost of capital, equals to what? Earning before interest and tax divided by what? The value of the firm times what? 100. So apply the formula. So when you apply the formula, what do you get? KO equals to what? 80,000 is the earning before interest and tax divided by 860,000 times 100. What is our cost of capital? Overall cost of capital. Yes. Overall cost of capital will give us what? 9.3%. Now, from this question, what can we learn from this theory of net income approach or net income theory from David Durham? Now, it is very clear, and it is very clear to us that number one, now I'm bringing it out here. Now, it is very clear what? Number one, when you increase debt capital, what happened with the value of the farm? Is it increasing or decreasing? The value of the farm before increasing debt capital was 840. But now, after increasing debt capital to 300,000, what is the value of the farm? Has it increased or decreased? It has increased by 20,000. Number two, the cost of capitalization, has it increased or decreased? The cost of capital was 9.52%. Now the cost of capital is 9.3%. Now, is the assumption right or wrong? Is the question applying the assumption or wrong? Is the theory proving true or false? Now, we have proved that the theory is true. When you increase debt capital, the value of the farm will increase and the cost of capital will decrease. So this is good for